What's up, guys? Glad to see you again. It's been a long time. Sarah's taken over the channel and it never lets me on here anymore. So, no, not really, but look where I am. It's beautiful. We are at Nolin Lake State Park. We are going to camp tonight. So, it's me and my best friend came out here and we're going to camp all night. So, there she is. Can you believe that I talked Sarah into camping with me all night long in a tent? You excited?
I am excited. I can't believe I said I was going to do this. I'm pretty sure I said I would never do this. But I'm excited. He didn't even have to really talk me into it.
It's beautiful.
It is really
beautiful
nice.
out here. We're like, our campsite is right beside the water, but there's also some trees and but it's like 65 today.
Yeah, something like that.
It's supposed to get down to 45 or 40 tonight. I think 45, so it may be a little cold. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've camped too, so anyway, welcome. All right, so it's time to set up the tent, and it's not something you want to do after dark, especially when you've never set this tent up before. So here we go. All right, time to set up our sleeping quarters. So we both have a sleeping pad and then a sleeping bag. So the sleeping pad is mainly just to like insulate you from losing all your body heat to the ground, basically. Plus it's a little bit better on comfort. So mine's inflatable. Here goes. Whew. All right, that's my sleeping pad. This one we just got yesterday for Sarah. So it's all foam. Seems a little nicer, but it's also not as compact. So if you're going backpacking or something, it's not going to work. And this is Sarah's sleeping bag. Which is much wider than the sleeping pad. Yeah, not bad.
I should have known you were going to do that.
And this is mine, which I haven't even opened. I moved it like 5 times, 5 houses, 4 houses, 5 houses probably since it's been open. Which means I've been working a lot more than I've been playing. Is that what that means?
Sure. Yours ain't as pretty as mine.
No. Alright. So that's our setup. We're probably actually going to just unzip both of them, use one for a mattress, one for a cover. That is a nice fish. That is nice.
Let me get your picture.
Oh, I want to clean him. Look at this thing.
Yeah, good job.
That is a nice crappie. Very nice crappie. I've got to keep him.
You happy?
Yes, that is exciting. That's a nice crappie. He was heavy. I knew, like, when I started reeling him in, he was putting up a fight. I was like, oh, this is more than what I just caught a minute ago.
What'd you just say?
Said he ain't worth standing up for. When I first got here, I was jumping all around because I caught one this size. Not jumping all around. That's a decent one. If I didn't have that one, I'd keep him.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about it.
keep both of them.
You can see how pretty. It's like almost like purple.
Yeah. He's just flopping around.
See how it's almost a purple tint?
Yeah, I see that.
Really pretty. All right, so I don't know how well you can see us. There we go. Yeah, that looks so creepy. All right, so we're getting ready to go to bed, and I don't even have a clue what time it is, do you?
No.
So
It's dark.
we finished eating our s'mores and bratwursts, and yeah, the fire's still going back there a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and go to bed, and hopefully we don't freeze to death. But it's supposed to be, I think, another 10 degrees colder than what it is now.
It's a little chilly.
It's a little chilly. It ain't bad, but like, it's just a little cool. Like, if this is as cold as it's got, I'd feel like really confident, but we'll see. So, anyway.
And hopefully we can actually sleep good on the ground.
But we have some layers, so anyway. Well, see you in the morning. Morning, guys. We are both alive this morning, so that is good news. It's like 6:45 right now, but I think we're on Central Time here, so it's only 5:45. So I'm trying to be quiet, but got my fire started this morning. Sarah's still asleep in the tent. She's still in the tent. I guess she's still asleep, but it didn't get too bad. I think it got down to like 52 was the lowest it got, so it wasn't too bad. At first I was like, oh, this is going to be cold, but yeah, I slept in this jacket and this beanie, and I woke up sweating like crazy. So Anyway, it's going pretty good so far. Got the fire going, so I'm gonna try to get some coals here in a little while so I can cook my fish. I didn't do it last night, so I'm gonna do that this morning. And I also brought the stuff to make bacon, egg, cheese bagels. So that's the plan. But while this fire cooks down and gets some hot coals, I'm gonna go fish. Okay, I got my fish cleaned. I'm still not the greatest at cleaning fish, but I got some meat off of them, not as much as I should have, so I kind of felt bad. But anyway, I'm going to put them in a skillet, and I was going to cook them on a grate, but I don't have quite big enough fillets, I don't think. I'm going to put them in a skillet and put a little Everglades original seasoning on there. So gonna get that cooked up, and then when Sarah gets up, I'm going to cook breakfast. All right, I'm a little concerned because there's a lot of ashes already flying in the pan, so that's probably not a good sign, but here goes. All right. It's windy this morning, so it's a little harder to manage everything. That's hot. All right, time to try the fish. So when it cooked up, it really didn't turn into much, but that's the crappie. And then these little pieces are the bluegill. They're big and thin. But maybe before too long I'll learn how to fillet them better. That is so good. Sarah just woke up, but she's in the tent watching me. She doesn't really like fish that much, so she didn't want to try it. But now if I can show how just like thick and flaky that stuff is, I don't know if you can see that or not, but perfect. All right, Sarah's up. We're getting ready to start cooking breakfast, so bacon first. You know, you might say that's a lot of bacon for 2 people. Those are not going to be any good.
One of them was on fire when you put it on here.
As you can see, the bacon got out of control really fast. So I'm trying not to ruin the eggs now.
The wrong end of the fork to spread my cream cheese because we didn't bring any knives to spread it with. But it works!
Our last bacon was really burned, so I'm cooking some extra in the skillet now so the grease won't make all the flames come up.
Well, I think Brad already mentioned that it did get pretty chilly last night. I was freezing I was so cold, and we had to switch it up and actually use the sleeping bags instead of like sleeping on one and using one for a blanket. We had to just switch it up and each have our own sleeping bag. And I ended up using Brad's because his is for what, colder weather, colder temperatures. Anyway, I would like keep getting chills all down my body. And I really like did not want to go to the car and just mess up the whole night, because I was like, you can't just leave the car running all night. Anyway, so I was laying there and I just prayed. I was like, God, please just help me to warm up so I could just stay out here all night. And I did. I warmed up, got to sleep. Well, we didn't sleep the whole night, but got to stay out in the tent the whole night. And yeah, it turned out pretty good. You were warm. He was plenty warm, but for the first bit, I was pretty cold. Actually, those little head wraps that you're supposed to wear like around here, I put it like around my ears, and then I took it around here and it doubled as a sleep mask, and it kept my nose warm. But how low did you say it got last night?
52.
Yeah, apparently it only got to 52, but I guess it felt colder than that, but I guess that's pretty cold when you're just sleeping outside. And it's really, really, really quiet out here. And every time I'd wake up, we're side sleepers. So every time you roll over in a sleeping bag, it's kind of a really big deal.
And you snored really loud. I took some video of it. Roll it right now, would you?
Okay, that's funny. Anyway, so every time we would go to roll over, it would wake us up because you had to like shift everything. And every time I'd wake up and it was really, really, really quiet, and we're used to having 2 fans going all night long. So I finally had to turn some white noise on my phone, and that helped. I think that really helped. But we both woke up around 4 or something, and we were awake for what, an hour? I don't know. Probably an hour. And then I fell back asleep and slept great for the next like 2.5 hours. I think he dozed off for a little bit longer. But if the whole night had been like the last like 2 to 2.5 hours, it would have been great.
It was after I left. I got up and left the tent, and I was like, well, I wasn't sleeping good, and she wasn't sleeping good. I was like, well, she'll be out any minute. I made a fire, cleaned my fish, cooked my fish, went fishing. It was out of it.
No, I was waking up when you were starting to cook the fish. I was totally out of it though while he was fishing and cleaning his fish.
I'm building a fire. I built a fire.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Got some wood out of there's an old dead root down there. There's a bunch of roots where like the water is washed up. I just cut my head off.
Sorry, I couldn't tell what I was recording.
There's a bunch of roots down there where the water is like, eroded the shoreline. And some of those are dead, so I took a saw and cut some of those off.
Were you breaking a lot of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I heard that. I just went back to sleep, but I did hear it.
Yep.
So, look at the sky.
And then my first cast this morning, I cast it into a tree, and I broke that limb. You probably heard that one. It was loud. It was really loud.
I don't know. I heard stuff breaking, and I just assumed you were like making kindling.
I tied on this lure, and I like casted it out there. I was like, I didn't see where it went. And I started reeling in, and the tree branch moved. So then I was like pulling on it, and then I don't know what was loud, the branch or the line or something. But
oh, I don't know. Just look at this sky though. Look at that. It's so pretty. But we're still having fun. Even though we didn't get much sleep last night, we're still having fun. we got everything put up. We got the tent all put away. It was kind of hard because it was pretty windy. I thought we might go parasailing there for a minute. But we got everything put away and loaded up in the car. And now, just time for some fun, some relaxation, some fishing. Hope he catches some more. You definitely got a reaction. Anyway, if he catches any more fish, I guess he's not gonna keep them.
Nope, it was yummy though.
Good.
I felt bad because I don't really know how to fillet them really well. I felt like I wasted a little bit of meat. Just like couldn't get it all out.
Well,
I got quite a bit off though.
I don't really like fish very much anyway, especially after I watched him catch them. It's kind of weird.
Well, it is time to sign off, and we're getting ready to go home. My hair looks ridiculous. I've been out here in the wind. I look like an old man.
I know, mine's kind of bad too.
This looks terrible. I should just
You have a hat in the car?
shave the whole thing off.
No.
Anyway, but yeah, we've got everything packed up. We've been down here by the water just chilling. But time to go home now.
Yep.
And it's getting really windy, so
Yeah.
good timing. But anything else you want to say before we sign off?
I had a really, really good time. Like,
That was a blast. That's the most fun I've had like in a long time.
yeah, we had a really, really good time. I'm shocked that one, I wanted to come, two, that I had a really good time. But yeah, just because I went camping with Brad this time doesn't mean I just always want to go camping, okay? But it was a lot of fun. The road getting here was crazy.
Yes. That was crazy.
It was a little crazy getting here, but it was worth it. It was worth it, so.
Yep. It was like yesterday afternoon was beautiful.
Yes.
And then this morning just fun. I
Yep.
cooked my fish that I caught.
Yep.
And all kinds of other fun stuff.
Yeah.
But
It was
anyway,
a lot of fun.
but thanks for hanging out with us, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.